Hey guys, what's up? So, if you don't know what's been going on lately in the whole video game news scene, Microsoft has pretty much, they haven't announced it, but it's very likely that with their 720, they're gonna make it that you have to be always online to do anything in it. That means Netflix, that means obviously online games like Call of Duty and stuff, but also games like Skyrim, games like Call of Duty. Oh, not Call of Duty. What's it called? Games like Grand Theft Auto and stuff like that. And I really don't think the world is ready for it, and I really don't think that a lot of games are made for that. Like, if you want to have a good gaming platform, like a solid gaming platform, then you can't do that. I don't I don't understand. Like with a game, like I said, Skyrim. Let's take Skyrim. Okay, let's say Skyrim comes out in the new 720 console. What? Why? Like the only thing you do online with Skyrim is download DLC so you can play more offline gameplay. Like it doesn't make very much sense to me. Places like New Zealand, Australia, the middle of freaking America, like those down south redneckish kind of towns. What do you expect them to do? Like they're gonna be fucked. They're gonna have to turn over to PlayStation. Like one of the nice things about living in a big city like Los Angeles and stuff is that you can pick like, okay, I want to play Xbox, I want to play 720. I mean, PlayStation 4 or 720. I can't imagine not having a choice. Like, well, you have to play this because of where you live. That's just the situation. Like, that sucks, dude. Like, you, it's better if you would have a choice of, because I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's better if you pick a console because you like it better, not because, well, this is the one that works where I live. Like, that sucks balls. And, like they're gearing their games to be just a lot of shooter multiplayer stuff because that's what makes the most money. Like go get your case. I think it's the Modern Warfare 3 case. It says Call of Duty, the most best-selling franchise in all of video game history. Like, yeah. So is Halo, so is a whole bunch of other games like that because I mean, is that's just how it is. Those games are the ones that make the most money for Microsoft and stuff, and all these other companies. So that's what they're gonna be making the console for. Like they're not making the console like optimized for games like Grand Theft Auto. They don't give a shit about Grand Theft Auto. They don't give a shit about Skyrim. I mean, in my opinion, these kind of games, I would have a lot more fun and longevity playing those kind of single player games like Fallout and shit like that. But they don't make as much money as Call of Duty, so it's like they don't give a fuck. Like, but at the same time, I don't want to shit talk them too much. Like, I understand what they're trying to do and try to integrate the internet with everything, kind of like Steam. Like, Steam is a really good model that they should try to follow. And if they're doing that, then that's cool. But and this seems kind of crazy, but not every single Xbox or console out there is connected to the internet. Like what if you take it out to your aunt's house or grandma's house that lives in the middle of fucking nowhere and there's no internet or I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of situations where you wouldn't be online. What if the internet goes out? What if the servers for Microsoft go down? Then you can't even check your friends list. You can't go on Netflix. You can't do anything basically. Like, what are you gonna do? But maybe in another two more consoles, the world will, like places like what I've said, like Australia and a lot of rural places like that might be ready for it then, but definitely they're not ready for it now. And another thing that they're trying to do is used games can't be played on, like you can't play used games on your console. Like once someone buys a game and plays it, then it's like they can't give it to their friend. They can't sell it on what's it called, on Craigslist and stuff like that. And that's what I do a lot. Like, let's say I want to try a game out. I don't want to pay like a full 50 something dollars for it. So what I'll do is I'll go on Craigslist and I'll try it out or something like that, you know, or I'll go to GameStop and I think when you buy a used game, you have 7 days to return it for like 100% of your money back. Excuse me. But that, you know, I do that kind of stuff because I don't feel like paying. Like, imagine this: there's a new game coming out, the videos and trailers and stuff look cool, and you're like, wow, this looks awesome. I really want to try it out. Well, too bad, because a year or 2 years or more, like a couple years from now, you're not going to be able to just try it out. You're not going to be able to borrow it from your friend. You're not going to be able to, you know, get it from GameStop and then return it if you don't like it. It's like you pay $100. And by the way, I'm sorry, I just hit my mic there. But by the way, the new consoles games, they're not gonna be $60 anymore. Like for PlayStation 1, they were like what, $30, $40. Then now they're $60. And the next games for the next consoles, they're gonna be $100. And so you're gonna go out there to GameStop, or you're gonna pay for it on the Xbox Live or PlayStation Network or whatever it may be. You're gonna pay $100 for a game, and then let's say hypothetically it turns out to suck balls. You just spent $100. You gave away $100. That's what you did. Because if this is a game that you're never gonna play again, it's you just basically, like I said, you gave away $100 fucking dollars. And what a lot of people are gonna do is they're gonna find a game that they don't like and they hate it, and it's just not their kind of game. But they're like, fuck, you know, I paid $100 for this. They're gonna play it, because it's like, if you don't play it, you just wasted $100. So even if you hate the game and it's terrible and all this kind of shit, you're gonna have to do that. So that just really sucks. Like the internet always online, I see that happening a while from now, but this should never happen. Another thing is that, like, the codes, like you need certain codes to play games and stuff like that. And like the one of the issues I have with online transactions, and don't get me wrong, I love online transactions. Like what PlayStation is doing is beautiful. Like for example, you guys seen, if you check my videos, you'll see that me and my friend are doing a Borderlands 2 Let's Play. All right. So what my friend did is he bought it. He bought the Borderlands 2 on PlayStation Network, and he gave it to me. He file shared it with me. And when I get a game, I file share it with him, and we play, and we have a good fucking time, and everyone saves money, and it's awesome. But with this, it's like, what, like another thing they're trying to do is, you don't own the game. You just have a license to play it on the servers. And once our new game, our new version of that game comes out, then we have the right, if we want to shut down the servers. Like, let's say you're on Call of Duty 10 or 15 or Call of Duty 100 or whatever, and you love it. And then next year, Call of Duty 101 comes out, and you hate it, and you're like, you know what, fuck this game. I like Call of Duty 100 better. Let me go back to that. Well, too bad, because Activision or whoever, they shut down the servers because they don't want people playing that. They want people playing the new Call of Duty. That's bullshit, because you're gonna be paying $100 plus, you know, another 100 something if you want the full package, DLC type care package. I don't even know what the fuck, camo, whatever it's called. You're gonna pay like $200 for one game, and you can't even go back and play it anymore. Like, that's bullshit. Let's go back. Let's get in a time machine real quick and go back to 15 years ago, or whatever it was, with the Nintendo 64 and stuff. All right. If I buy a game for the Nintendo 64, I have the cartridge. That's what they were called back then. And with that cartridge, I can do whatever the fuck I want with it, because I paid money for it and I own that object. If I want to wipe my ass with it, I can do that. If I want to, you know, smash it, I can do that. If I want to light it on fire, I can do that. If I want to throw it down the street, I can do that. If I want to play it, I can do that. I can do whatever I want with that thing because I own it. That has nothing to do with video games. It's just common fucking sense. Like, if I go to the store and buy a chocolate bar, the law doesn't say that I have to eat that chocolate bar, or else I'm going to jail because I'm not using it the way I'm supposed to. I can do whatever the fuck I want with that chocolate bar because I bought it and it's mine. I can give it away. I can eat it. I can fucking stomp on it. I can do whatever the fuck I want with it. Like that, it makes sense to you guys, right? Like that's common fucking sense. But no, what the companies, what the big companies are doing, is they're saying, you give us $100 and you don't own this game, we'll just give you the right to play it for as long as we let you. So if we decide that for some reason, fuck you guys, you can't play this game anymore, all they have to do is shut down the servers, and there's no refund. You can't play single player, you can't play online, you can't play anything. It's just gone, and you have to pay another 100 for the next game. So yeah, guys, that's just something that you might want to think about before you get your next consoles, or who knows, they might change their minds and say we're not going to do it. But yeah, that's just what I think about the whole situation. So yeah, thanks for watching.